Alright, hello everyone. How's everyone doing? Hello Ryan, Durf, Rickard, Wilhelm, Valzu, Timit Jr., Extreme Gamers, Antonis. Jeez, you guys are quick. Super Magic, Ruafair Stone, Seeb, Seib, is it Seib or Seeb? I don't know. I'll just call you Mr. Lean. Hello, Vigard, Peterson, Pedersen. I keep on calling you Peterson. How's everyone doing today? And this is super important. How was your holidays? And like, I'm also like super curious. What did you get for Christmas or Hanukkah if you get presents for Hanukkah? Hello, Samuel Jacobson. But yeah, me personally, I didn't get... Okay, so yeah, I want to know what you guys got for the holidays. And if you're not watching this as a live stream, leave it as a comment. As a matter of fact, if you are watching this as a live stream, go back to the video when the live stream's done and leave it as a comment, because I want to go and read all the comments about what you got for the holidays. But yeah, I am super curious, because me personally, I didn't get anything for the holidays. Not a single thing. But that's okay, because, you know, adults do the adulting thing, and they don't really care about presents. But I had a good time, because I got to sleep in for like 3 days in a row. I just slept. It was good. It was good stuff. Gaming chair and Razer headphones. Wow, dude. You got clothes. Yeah. Yeah, clothes is like a common thing. Because, like, who goes to, you know, shop for clothes on their own? So it's usually a useful gift. I got a new phone. Holy. Sweet, sweet candies. Nice. So yeah, let me know what you got for the holidays. I'm super curious. But let me explain what I'm doing today. So I'm going to be using the Modpack logic, and there's a new feature that we updated to the Orient block and the exometer, and I'll explain that in a little bit. I also have to make a video explaining it for the Scrap Mechanic Mods channel, but I'm going to be using some of this Modpack logic to create a lap timer system that's going to be like super accurate. You don't have to actually use like sensor triggers or, you know, buttons. You don't have to have a human that's there to time your laps or whatever. So I'm going to see if I can create a reliable racing lap timer system that can be used with multiple people, and it'll be able to accurately track all of their times. Now, I don't actually know how... Stopwatch, right? No. This is not... It's going to be... I mean, yeah, I guess a stopwatch is included, but... It's going to be a little bit different. So, like, my intention is to build something that's sort of, like, very modular, and you'll be able to use it wherever you want. Like, I want this to be, like, a very useful build. I got an RC car and clothes. Dude, an RC car is amazing. I used to love those things. Alright, so... First, let me show you the new feature of the Orient block and the exometers. So normally the exometer, it's like you put it down and you can get the speed of whatever you put it on, or the velocity, or the acceleration, altitude, yada yada yada, all the stuff. But, you know, only on whatever you put it on, whether it's a car or plane or train or whatever. But now we added an update where if you do the exometer, say you are tracking a player, there you go, you're tracking a player, you can grab the information from the target of whatever the Orient block is targeting. You can grab that information like this. So one of them is going to be set to speed. Let's do altitude, I guess, and position X. And position Y. And then this is what I'm going to use to create the lap timer system to figure out when a car passes the finish line. And I'll also do something special for the finish line code as well. So let me first just set this up to show you how it works. We're gonna get the speed, altitude, and position of the player, which is the closest player is me. But it'll be a little bit different. When the final product will work with trackers, so you can just stick a tracker on, different vehicles. And so yeah, there we go. We got my speed, walking speed's 15, 16. Very cool. That's my running speed. 30, 31. Altitude is 2. I can jump up to 7 or 8. And it gets my position. So yeah, that's very cool. The exometers can now grab information from the target. And it doesn't really matter what the target is. So if I use a tracker, then I'll place a tracker over here. Boop. It gets the new information. So this is basically what I'll be doing for each player or racer, I guess. Use the robot from the challenge mode for the finish lines. No, what I'm gonna do for the finish line is actually, so this is what I'm thinking. I want this like racing system to be very modular. So I want to be able to do like, players can make their posts, I guess. So we'll do something like this. And then players will put 4 trackers. It has to be 4, just for like a good area. So this is the finish line itself. Because like if it's just 2 trackers, the area is too thin, like 1 block thin. So I don't know if a vehicle is going to be going too fast for it to actually detect. So we're going to be using 4 trackers, and I'm probably going to use the 4 shades of gray for the finish line. So we'll just do... Now, the problem that I'm going to run into is, like, I might need to position these trackers in specific locations. It's going to be more work for me to set up a system that, like, it doesn't matter which ones you paint. It would be a lot easier for me if I just, like, for example, the one that's closest to the sun, paint white. The next closest is going to be the light gray. The next closest is going to be the dark gray, and the farthest is going to be black. That'd be like the easiest way for me to set it up. But I don't want it to be too confusing for players. So I'll have to like do a little bit of extra work to make these like interchangeable, so it doesn't matter which ones you paint. As long as these 4 colors exist, it'll be the finish line. But anyway, then I can get, the lap timer system can be anywhere on the map, because those trackers, like, they don't have to actually be connected, because I can just use this to, for example, get the information of the black tracker or the white tracker. See, the information changes. Or the light gray tracker, like that. Super easy to do. So now I have all this information. I only need the position information, by the way, the X and Y, for each of those trackers. And that makes like a sort of rectangle. And then I just need to, get the player tracker information, which can be like any color. We can do like a red tracker, a green tracker, any of the other colors. You can have that many racers. And then we'll just need to compare, the position of the player trackers with the finish line tracker to know when the player crosses the line, and that will be the thing that the stopwatch. So I guess let's start with actually making a stopwatch before we get into this complicated stuff. I'm already tracker. V-Guard, get out of here. Oh my god. I got a toy robot. That's cool. You got a book. What book did you get? Isn't this going to tell how much laps you did, or will it tell how close you are to the finish line? So, no. This is actually going to be like a race timer. I guess I don't know if I'm going to do like an actual lap system. If you do 3 laps, it would be really cool if I was like, you know, super talented with this logic stuff and 3 laps, or like a lap. You could just set the amount of laps that you want to do. Ah, that seems like so much work. Why did I do this? But let's start with just one lap, and it'll just time you from when you start to when you stop. That's like a super easy way to do it. But then I could just add like a memory panel, and every time you cross the finish line, it'll record your lap time in the memory slot and then increase the memory slot. So you could just record like all your lap times. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. We'll get started over here. Okay, stopwatch. You know, it's not actually that difficult for me to do the, multiple laps, I guess. Yeah, no, it's totally easy. Okay, I could totally do it. Just thinking about... Okay. So this is going to be the thing that stores our lap times. This is going to be the thing that gets our lap time. We'll do it like this. Okay. So we'll do like up to, you know, 1,000 seconds per lap time. And with, you know, 3 digit spaces as well. Because it will be recorded all the time. What? Is going to time how long you take to get around? Yeah. You don't need 4 trackers, 2 are enough. Well, no, I want to use 4 trackers because, I'm not exactly sure how responsive it's going to be. We'll try with just the white and the black. So, like, I could use 2 trackers, but then that would mean more math over here. Because then I need to do, like, I need to use the 2 points to actually create, like, a line function. So I need to, you know, math, it's actually really common in math and programming to check if 2 lines intersect. Like, you do that in game development a lot. But this is, I think, a little bit easier for me to do during a live stream, where I just have a rectangle, and then I can just check if the point, which is the player tracker, if it's inside that rectangle. You know, the bigger the rectangle, the easier it will be to actually check without, okay. Problem is, the script for, you know, the game does, like, it only runs so fast, right? Like, it's not perfect. So there's going to be like 1 frame where you're behind the finish line, and then 1 frame where you're just after it. So how's the game supposed to know that you're right on the finish line? Yeah, unless you like drew a line before from your previous position to your current position, and then cross-check that with the finish line coordinates, and that's, you know, that's a pain in the butt. But, you know, maybe I'll do that another time. Maybe that'll be version 2. Make it shoot a spud gun every time you pass the sensor. There is no sensor. There's no sensor. There's just trackers. And that's what I really like about this system, is that you can just build the finish line anywhere you want. You can hide these trackers. Doesn't matter what you build for the finish line. It's just the trackers. You can create a rectangle from 2 corners. Yeah, you're right. You could totally do that. Could totally do that. Let's try that. So the thing is, though, like... I also want players to be able to create, like, any size of finish line that they want. We'll see. Hello, Shraded DJ and Dubstep. Durf, I had a question. When I watched the how to make a mod tutorial with Scrap Mechanic mod tool, is there an easier way? Okay, so I do have a second channel called Scrap Mechanic Mods. There should be a link to that in the description. All of the tutorials, like, I'm moving all of the Scrap Mechanic Mods content to that channel. This is more of a gaming channel. Yeah. So when I have time, I'll do more tutorials, mod making tutorials on that second channel. Is there an easier way, though? I don't know. Making mods for the game, like, it definitely comes with, requirements. You have to actually know what you're doing. But, like, making mods for Scrap Mechanic is one of the easiest games to make mods for. So if you know how to make 3D models, which is, it's very easy to learn. Anyway, let's just make this stopwatch. Oh, man. Hello, William. Hello, Simon, the dank one. The dankiest. Only 41 watching? I wasn't looking at the watch count. We usually don't get more than 100 viewers anyway. Not like Con Stream or whatever. I think he gets like 500 viewers. Crazy. Not enough people hit that notification bell on my channel. But that's okay. They'll, they usually catch the stream afterwards. Alright. Serious now? Serious. Here we go. We're gonna get a tick button. A math block for the memory bit function. Looks like this. So we'll hook this up. There we go. Now we can just tick on and off. Okay, and this is gonna be the thing that actually starts this bad boy over here. This is our actual timer. So now when we tick it on, it's counting. Tick it off, it stops counting. And we'll just reset. Okay. I guess we also need a full reset system, which we'll just do this right over here. That button is to reset the entire thing, the entire system. Okay. Alright, now this goes to the memory panel. And we'll just read from the memory panel whatever the value is. This needs to be white, so it defines the this defines the memory slot. So when we tick this up, why isn't it ticking up? Did I not connect it? I didn't connect it. There we go. So now we're in memory slot 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Reset. Okay. We also need to paint these. All right. Little bit of a problem here. This is just the number of ticks. Okay, so this is wrong. Let's disconnect all of this. I guess it doesn't really matter where I put it. If it's before or after the memory panel. But I need to divide it by 40. And that'll give us the actual time. So we'll just do that after the memory panel. So what we're actually storing is just like the actual tick value. Do I store it in a memory pen? Well, I'll just use a counter for now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what I use. As long as it has the number 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then that's what I read. From the memory panel. Perfect. Okay, so now I actually need a button that, this is the button here. This magical button will be the crossing the line. Writing the lap time. Like so. And when that happens... Wait, it's actually this one too, right? How do I want to do this? I would like to display all the different lap times, but I guess the way that I built this, like, you can only display one at a time. Anyway, well, check this out. Check this out. So you do this. You write the lap time. That was 2.325 seconds. We can write again, though. 7.125. This is what, so like both these buttons need to do the same thing. This one just increases to the next memory slot. And then we'll write to the next memory slot. Go to the next lap. Write a third lap. And stop. So I could just put it like another condition, I guess. If this number is equal to 3. Or you know what? No, let's not do it that way. If it's less than 3, then we're still racing. If it's greater than 3, then we stop the race. Right, but we're actually going to use the number 2 because we have memory slots 0, 1, 2. Oh yeah, check this out. You can actually go back to the lap times too. So the first lap was 7.125, 18.15, 26.45. There's no third lap, or fourth lap, I guess. And mega reset. Oh, it doesn't actually reset the memory panel. I mean, that's not that big of a deal. We'll just write over the memory slots for a future race. Although we could also connect it to the memory slot. Yeah, and that resets everything. Okay, we'll do that. Durf, guess what? I'm not an elf. Oh my god. You're not a gnelf. Rejoice, for I am here. Hello, Kerr. I almost mispronounced Kerr. I don't know how I managed to do that. Okay. So let's put another number value here. And we're just going to set this to 2. 1, 2. Alright, so now what we're checking here is the memory, or yeah, is the memory slot less than 2? And if it is, then when we do this function, when we increase the memory... Wait, what does this do? When we write the lap time, I need an AND gate. This is like programming, but in Scrap Mechanic, and I actually really like it. But it's not for everyone. Here we go. An AND gate. So if these if both of these conditions are true, then we're going to increase the lap counter. And we'll just move on to the second lap. Now, if this is not true, I guess we'll do a second condition. We'll just check if it's equal. Okay, so now if both of those are also true, we need another AND gate. This is like I'm crossing my wires. It's so disorganized. So if both of those are true and we flick the button, then we're going to stop the timer, I think. Yeah. Okay. Now, I might have run into a little bit of a problem here. Starting the timer, I need to be able to start the timer without increasing the lap counter. Or I could just do, or I could just use memory slots 1, 2, and 3. So then I start on lap 0. It'll increase the memory slots to lap 1. I guess we could do it that way. Like, it's a super lazy way. So we just need to increase this then by 1. Okay, so then if... what am I doing? If this is 0... Yeah, okay. I'm instantly regretting starting the stream. Okay, so if this is equal... Oops, that's not right. If that's equal to 0... and we're hitting this button, then activate the start time. Okay, so now every time I cross the line, we just need to hit this button. It's like, here we go, we start the time. Why is it, oh, you know what? I did a mistake. Reset everything. Stop the time, reset everything. Reset, I say. Instead of this resetting the timer, we're going to do it this way. Because I think black tick button on the memory panel resets everything. I think that's how it works. Let's increase... Yeah, we're still storing these previous lap times. But if we press black, there we go. It reset everything. Perfect. Okay. So now when we... Every time we cross that line, seems overcomplicated. I mean, it seems that way, but I want this to be like as modular as possible. So now this is the button that we just need to trigger when we're in the finish line area. So this is going to be the state where we haven't Haven't started the race yet. Oh, the way I'm doing this... Does the race start when everybody's in there, or as soon as one person touches it? You know, I could also implement a system where it actually has like a countdown to start, and if somebody's too early, it doesn't actually start. Anyway, this is how it works. So we started the race. It's starting to count. We're checking for lap 1 time. This is, oh my god, this I just realized this is only for one person. I need to have, I need to copy this entire section here if I want to keep track of multiple people racing. So that's a little bit of a problem. But anyway, then we press this again, and we're in lap 2. Press this again, we're in lap 3. And then press this again, and it stopped the race. Perfect. And that's the total race time. Let's reset this real quick. We're going to loop through lap 1, 28 seconds. Lap 2, 32 seconds. Lap 3, 36 seconds. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Reset everything. Cool. Okay, so I think that's good. But now how do oh no, I did not think this through at all. I think I need to copy this entire thing, to be honest. But I need to use like a main timer for everyone. We'll start with like a solo timer. Just one person. And then we'll move on to like a multiplayer racing system some other time. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I don't think so. It doesn't seem to be picking up on my mic, but there's like a lot of noise happening outside my room. Hey Durf, can you add me on Steam, or is that weird? No, I can't. It's not weird, but I just, like, you probably can understand. I don't actually have enough, like, Steam doesn't let me have that many friends. So I can't. I tried to do that earlier in my YouTube career, but I quickly ran into a limitation, and I wasn't able to add more friends, which was a problem for, you know, when I actually wanted to collaborate with people. So unfortunately, I can't add fans as friends. I do add, yeah, Patreon supporters, as Kerr says, Patreon supporters, Twitch subs, because I do Twitch sub games occasionally. Anyway, we're just gonna start with, like, I had such high hopes for this stream, the ambitions were incredible, but those were quickly, oh man, this is not going well. I was not prepared for this. But anyway, that's okay. So now I just need the function. Let's get rid of this. We don't need any of this right now. Actually, we need something like this. Where's my weld tool? Yeah, it's weird. Like, Steam has this limitation for friends. I didn't actually know that it did that. But the more, so like, if you guys know, there you can get cards for, like, when you play certain games or do certain things on Steam. Let's paint this red. We're gonna keep track of a red tracker. Don't need the speed, just the positions. And we'll just stick a red tracker over here for now. Perfect. Okay. So, now I need to make a function. Oh yeah, so what I was explaining was the Steam thing. The more, like, actions you do in the Steam community, the more XP you get, and that's your Steam level. So the higher your Steam level, the more friend slots you have. I think it's like every 5 levels, you get 5 friend slots or something like that. It's not a whole lot, but I'm only, like, I'm not that high of a Steam level, so I don't have, you know, technically speaking, I think it's possible for you to have, like, thousands and thousands of friends on Steam, but you have to be, like, super active in the Steam community stuff, which I'm not. Anyway, so now that I have the position information for this guy, I also need the position information for, as somebody suggested, I could use only 2 trackers instead of 4. So we'll try to do it with just 2. Right here, like this. Okay, tracker and tracker. We'll do XY, XY. And then we'll paint this white and black. Okay, so now these should store the information for these positions here. So this is what I was talking about, like being a very modular system. I want the player to be able to build their finish line anywhere in the map that they want. They spawn this in. How are you getting proper thousands place if you are dividing by 40? Oh, it's not like a proper thousands place. So the frequency of like the script running in Scrap Mechanic, it runs at 40 FPS. That's the script speed. It doesn't matter what, like the game could be running at 60 FPS, could be running at 100 FPS. Scripts will always run at 40 FPS. And that's what these, like, all this logic stuff, it's always going to be 40 FPS. So what I'm doing then is, since I know it's 40 FPS, 40 ticks in 1 second, I'm dividing it by 40 just to get the number of seconds. Then the thousands, like tens, hundreds, and thousands place. That's just a divisible by 40 over 1,000. So it's going to be something like 125, 175, 250. It's going to be like one of those numbers. It's not like actual. You're never going to see this last digit as a 3 or 7 or something like that. It's always going to be a fraction of a 40th of a second. I clearly don't know. This was like 40 something. That's negative. Okay. Okay. I want to get it. I want to find it. It's not important at all, but I want to find it. And then when I do, we'll actually get back to this finish line math here. -4 and 3. We're like so close. I don't think we'll actually be able to get like right on it. I think we can only get to like a half block distance. I'm pretty sure this is the X direction, and then this is the Y direction. So we're +3, right? So then this should be 2, 1, 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here? Or is it 1, 2, 3, 4 here? Feels like it would be here. Looking at this line that I see on the ground. Oh yeah, it totally is. You can see right here. The texture just stops. You see that? That's the line, all right. Is there the horizontal line? Or is it over here? There's the horizontal line. Okay, I got it. I got it. It's right here. For sure. I can't be exactly on it. 0, 0 is like right in between these 4 blocks. So if we go in any of these spots, those readings will say 0, 0, but it's actually like 0.5. Durf, you can use relative coordinates if you add them to your current position. Yeah, see, now they're 0, 0. They'll actually be, if I add more number blocks here and do the decimal place, you'll see 0.5 or negative 0.5. Anyway, right now what I want to do is find the orientation of the rectangle. So that's what these conditions are for. So these actually set up, how many conditions is that? That's 1, 2, yeah, just 4 different combinations. So I actually need, that's not right. Okay, so I need 4 math blocks. Oh my god. 4 math blocks for 4 conditions. Okay. And then each of those... Jeez. You know... I was not prepared for this stream. I definitely was not. But basically what I need to do here is, out of the 4 combinations that these gates can be in, it'll tell me which, like, is the white gate on the top left corner, top right corner, bottom left corner, bottom right corner of the rectangle. What's the current song? The current song is called... Good question. I don't... Give me 1 second. I'll just paste it in the chat. Nah, Kerr, this is not OC Remix. Okay. So, 1 logic gate. I hope these wires aren't going to get in my way. They definitely will. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's put them on the other side then. Durf, do you still play Dark Souls? I have Dark Souls 3 that I never played. Could do some of that sometime. Anyway, if X is a negative over there, we'll do it with like a darker gray. Alright, so this condition. For this condition, the... Wait a second, what? Oh no, right. Okay. I just got really confused for a second there. So for this condition, white is greater than black in both cases. What exactly am I doing? I don't know. Oh, right. Okay, so I need to check if the red is inside the white and black. So the red has to be greater than white. Why did I set up 16 gates? I don't remember. I don't think I need that many. I definitely don't need that many. Okay, so what condition are we actually on then right now? We're on inside. Yeah, the inside. So the white is greater than the black. Is it? Oh, that's the X position, right. It's greater than X, but it's less than Y. So what we have right now is this. This is what we have right now for the finish line setup. And so I want to check if the red is inside that setup. And that's for this line here. So then if the red is less than the... Oh, I do need this many gates. I think so, anyway. Yeah, I definitely do, because I need to check it if it's within the range. So it has to be greater than the... It has to be greater than the white for Y, but less than the... Okay. I definitely do need these mini gates. Man, I'm like melting my brain over here. I'm used to just like simple, you know, programming with code, not with logic gates. You got a TV, Andre? Oh my god. That's ridiculous, man. A smart TV. That's... Wow. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous. All I got for Christmas was some new subscribers. Yeah, I don't actually know. It had nothing extra. ...2016, how to use this Programator 2018. So there you have Gravity Modular, connect it to the XOR gate. Don't even try and, connect this speedometer to Gravity Modulator. That's a bad idea. Oh, connecting the speedometer to the exometer, that's bad. Because you can feed in custom gravity values, right? So if you feed in a speed value, then, you know, say your speed is 1, it'll be a gravity of 1. But you're going to accelerate downwards because of gravity, which increases your speed, which increases the gravity. And it's just a feedback loop, and you're just going to go down forever until the game breaks. And then you'll be moving down so fast that the game won't even be able to teleport you back up. Okay. Serious face. Let's do this condition here. So, white, XY. Let's do the X first for the white. Red needs to be... Oh. Oh, we got a problem. Okay, no, it's not that big of a deal. These are white and black, so that'll help with these comparisons. I just need to keep that in mind. Okay. So for the condition that we're currently on, white is greater than 4x. Which one's greater than? This one. white is greater than for X, and less than for Y. Okay. And it's less than for X. Is it? Black is less than for X, and Y is greater than. Whoops. I forgot control does weird things. There we go. So I think that's the setup that I need. And now if all of these are true, that's going to trigger an AND gate. All these are true, trigger the AND gate, which triggers the lap timer. Okay. And then all of these, all of these need to also be triggered by an OR gate eventually. We'll get to that point eventually. There's going to be 4 AND gates here, like so. 1 for each condition. Okay, next condition. We'll do, instead of white being here, it'll be over here. I am here. How much did I miss? Bloxy, the Bloxer boy, you missed me asking you guys, what did you get for Christmas? I want to know what each and every single one of you got for Christmas. Smart TV, the TV that watches you. What is this, Soviet Russia? Alright. So this is where the new black thing is, and that's where the new white thing is. So for this condition, we have the top to take care of. Okay. So the black is greater than for X and Y. Which is this one. And this one. And then that means the white is less than for both. Which means I need to change these. There we go. Did I do that wrong? I just changed the wrong gate. Uh-oh. There we go. Y is greater than black. White is greater than... Oh no, the white. Oh, my mistake. This is totally my mistake. Is it? Yes, I think. The white in this case. I'm confused. I'm a confused boy. But all the gates are lit up for this. I'm actually bad. I'm actually bad at this. Hold on. I need to change some of this back. I definitely need to change some of this back. Because the red gate is supposed to be in between my thing right now. So I've been doing this wrong this whole time. Paint that red. Okay. Now I need to wire it up so all the conditions are true. Alright, well that was easy for that condition. Let's change the white. Whoop. Let's change the white back around. to over here. And that means we gotta move this guy to over here. Okay. So it's just this condition here that needs to change. It's kind, you know, the gravity modulator is a good idea for moving around, but not a good idea for crouching so that I can fix this stuff. Okay. Cool. So now I did first and inside. Now I need to do outside and last, which is I need to switch around these positions entirely. So you're gonna be black and you are gonna be white. Now we're on the second condition, and I need to wire these up so they're true. How do we have it? We have it white's over here. Like over here somewhere. And black's over here. Okay, so red is... the red X is greater than the black X. Really? Really? Oh no, it's not. It's less than the black. I don't know how I get this stuff wrong so easily. This is black. This is white. It's great that I have logic gates to tell me how I'm failing at my own logic. Okay. And then that means the red is greater than the white. Let's turn this off, because I need to change this stuff. Greater than the white X. There we go. Now the Y is less than the white, which is this one. And this one for the black. There we go. Alright, now the last condition is just moving, changing sides. Which is just moving this black one over here. And moving this guy inside the range here. My brain! My brain! Alright, last condition. White is over here. Black's over here. Okay. So red is less than the white. For X. And greater than for black. Now for Y, it is greater than for black and less than for white. Okay, I think we're good to go. So if all these gates are true, then that means our red tracker is inside the finish line for any of the orientations that we could possibly make our finish line in. And then if we are crossing the finish line for any of the orientations. Bam, this logic gate turns on, which, bam, turns on the lap. So let's remove this for the time being. I need a vehicle to test this out with. Car. I have so many good cars. Here we go. We'll try it with the platypus car. Perfect. My best car ever. We'll just stick the tracker on it. Doesn't really matter where. You know what? Let's stick it in the front. On the inside somewhere. We'll just stick it right on the front. I don't know where. We'll hide it in here. Okay, so this is going to be our position for the car. Let's get rid of that background. We don't need that anymore. Alright, so now that that's done, we'll just do this. Okay, so now we're going to do a test 3-lap race, and we're going to take a look at our times. Don't mind my very derpy platypus car. It's trying its best, okay? Alright, here we go. Starting the race. I can barely fit through this. Oh my god. This is a bit of a problem. Okay, well, that should have been lap 1. I think the tracker actually went out in and out of the lines. I think that's lap 2. This is the dumbest vehicle ever, but I'm proud of it. Wait, we're not going. Why didn't we go? Did we already finish the race? No way. I guess let's check our times. 3 seconds? 5 seconds? We must have triggered the lap timer a ridiculous amount of times. Alright, we reset everything. Let's build a little bit of a better start and finish here. Okay, we'll just use that as our first pole, I guess. What color is that? That's a white tracker. Okay. This is our ginormous finish line. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's change this to, let's change this to player. There we go. Now we can just do a foot race. Perfect. That's actually amazing that we could just change targets like that. Neat little side effect. Alright, so we're about to race on foot. Didn't even need this derpy vehicle. And we're gonna check our race times. Here we go. Start the race. Go! Now let's go around and see. We are indeed racing. Okay. That was lap 1. Still racing. Good, good. Lap 2. Very nice. And lap 3. And that's the end of the race. Total time, 22 seconds. Very nice. I'm actually very happy with how this turned out. So, where do I go from here then? Is just to like, add more players, right? Which is a huge pain in the butt because it's basically copying everything from, it's like copying everything from here and like duplicating it for the number of players in the race. Everything on the right side. Except for this stuff. So let's take a look at our times. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Calm down there, anti-gravity. So our first lap was 8.1 seconds. Second lap was 16.075. Third lap was 22.675. Awesome. Alright, well, I don't know actually how much time I have. I haven't actually gotten a reply back from people who are messaging me. And they actually seem to be busy right now, so I might have a little bit of time. I'll go the full 2 hours. Camilla, I'm gonna play Roblox. Okay, have fun playing Roblox. Jeez. I have never played Roblox, and I probably never will. Why can't you use your life like save it, then do the cut spawn it again? Wait, what? You mean this thing? I don't know, I have to think a little bit on, all these crossed wires is such a mess. So what am I doing here? I'm just checking if... Right. So we're doing lap 1, 2, 3. 0 doesn't count. Lap 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I actually need this counter. And I actually need to change this a little bit too. I need to stop the timer. I guess I don't actually need to stop the timer, but it would be, you know, cleaner if the timer actually stopped when everybody's done racing. So I could just go without like stopping the timer for now, and then set up a thing where when the last person gets to lap 3 and they finish their third lap, then that's when I stop the timer. So it's a little bit more coding that I have to do. Which also, I also have to do that for the start of the race too, for multiple players. All right, well, let's save this for now, as is. Let's reset everything. There we go. This is on player right now, so let's, I guess stick it back to tracker. Okay. So what we're gonna do, I'm also gonna like clean this up a little bit too. Like, I just built it on a makeshift circuit board, breadboard. Let's build it horizontally this time, I think. There we go. So now when I spawn in copies, I'll just weld them to the top. Okay. Oh, you know what? Now that you could do a multiplayer foot race, I guess. It'd be so cool if we could do like anti-gravity flight races. But then I'd have to do problems. Problems. Just go down. There we go. So yeah, it'd be super cool if I could do like anti-gravity flight races. I'm a Durf, and you've been Durfed. Oh, that's funny. Hey Durf, can you make custom UIs for scripted objects? At some point, yeah, we should be able to. It's not fully implemented yet, so it's not really worth doing. In a little bit later, in later updates, we'll have that ability. Anyway, if we do anti-gravity flight races, I'd actually have to do a third color. So like a cube finish line. Alright, so let's add in the second and third player, maybe fourth player, just for good measure. Luckily for me, these don't actually interfere with each other. So one player is going to be blue, one player is going to be green, and one player is going to be yellow. Yellow? Yellow. Yellow. Okay. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Why did you have to spawn like this? Okay. Perfect. Alright, so a lot of this I don't actually need. But a lot of this I do actually need. So we're gonna use this section. Let's try and start painting what I actually need. We'll paint it a light purple, because why not? So the full reset we actually need. The actual timer start and stop we need. Now this is the lap counter for the player. Oh wait, I guess what I'm painting right here is what I'm gonna cut out from the other sections. So then I don't need this. What I do need is the value. It doesn't really matter if I have duplicates here, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Hey, thank you Roman Rangers for the 20 whatever currency that is. I have no idea what currency that is. Thank you so much though. Much appreciated. Mucho apreciato. I don't know what language that was either. We'll call it Spanish-ish. Why does Spanish have to end with ish? I can't say Spanish-ish. Thank you so much. Yeah, donation. Andre comes up with the expert word. You know, I'm just gonna leave these here. My thinking was that like I could just run these through like a number block and then rewire them, but why would I do that when they're already wired? So I actually don't need to check for that. All I'm doing is comparing the different colored trackers. So let's oh god, are we actually gonna spawn multiple platypuses? Platypussies? Platypi? Well, you know what? Maybe we can race a platypus with a giraffe. Oh, that's the AI giraffe. Where's the regular giraffe? I can't spawn giraffe. I only have the mod pack loaded. Yeah, I have no other. I have like so little vanilla vehicles. Can't spawn. Anyway, let's just spawn in more of the only thing that I can spawn, I guess. Plat. Alright. And then each of them is going to get a tracker with a color. I guess it doesn't actually matter. Like, what's the... Oh, out of my way. What's the, what does this give? Oh, it just... Okay, so it just prioritizes to the next tracker of any color when it doesn't have the specified color out. Well, that's a bit of a problem. I wonder if there's a way that we can, like, have some sort of indicator for that. I'll have to talk to Brent about that, see what sort of scripting solutions we could implement. Because, like, we want it to react to a like the color priority for the tracker orienting tracking thing. You know, it's sort of like an extra feature that you can track specific colors. So this one, we're tracking for red trackers. Even if there's a green tracker like right next to it, it's still going to track the red one first because this one's painted red. But because there's no blue tracker out, this one will just find the closest tracker. So maybe we should add a way to also like indicate whether or not it's actually tracking the painted color or just the closest tracker. Decisions. Like, a lot goes into this, like, the Modpack part design. And it's really a pain in the butt. But it's well worth it in the end, because it gets to be, like, a really quality experience. I really like how these Modpack parts are turning out. Oh, thank you, Roman Rangers, for the 40 of whatever currency that... Can you tell me what currency that is? Oh, that's funny. It's like approximately $1 or $2 US or something. I don't know what currency that is, though. But thank you so much. I mean, it's my 18th birthday. Dude, happy birthday. You also have your birthday around Christmas. That's amazing. Or unfortunate, depending on how you look at it. Do you get one set of presents or two? Green. Forgot what color I was on for a second there. And then the last one is yellow. Yeah, thank you so much for the... It's rupee. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Our coordinates are being stored. And we do have a finish line. Alright, so now what we need is to wire up... Oh. 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 Our timer thing. Okay, so we just need like a global timer. Which means we don't... Oh, boy. This is a lot worse than I anticipated. Okay. I mean, we don't actually need a... We'll leave the reset button there. So we'll get rid of this timer because we don't need it. Which means we don't need this. And it also means we don't need this. But we do need this, because this is the lap information for the player. So we don't need the timer. We don't need this check. We don't need this check. Don't need the timer. Don't need this check. Don't need this check. Okay. But we do need the buttons, because that's what's gonna... That's what actually does the laps for each player. So then what do I have here? This one goes to this... instead of checking if the lap count is 0, why don't I just check if the timer is 0? If the timer is 0, and instead of this, we're gonna do, timer started. Whoops. Let's just stop that. Oh, I can't stop it. That's fine. We'll just leave it going for now. Okay. So this is gonna be an OR gate. And then we hook that up to the AND gates. Okay, now we stop it and reset. Reset everything. Okay. So this OR gate, if any player triggers the start when the timer is 0, then the lap timer is going to start. The global timer is going to start. Yeah, if any player goes into the starting area, we'll start the timer. Okay. Now, if... Yeah, this is fine, because it's not going to stop the timer. Wait, what? Thank you for the other donation as well. I'm actually super confused about that. Oh, never mind. I'm not confused about it. Thank you for the 20 rupees. Dude just donated 80 rupees. Like, I don't even get that much in Zelda games. Thank you so much, dude. What did the Durf saw when I asked him for $1? Sorry, I'm a little short. Oh my god, dude, your puns are too much. That's your last. No worries, man. Thank you so much for the donations. They're much appreciated. So much appreciated that I made a bad Zelda joke. Alright. So each player... And then it should also keep track of their lap times as well. Okay, so now how do I stop the timer? Stopping the timer is this logic over here. What are we checking for? We're checking if... Oh! Oh, I deleted some stuff that I actually needed, I think. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I deleted some stuff that I actually needed. Okay, it's this stuff that I don't need, but this stuff that I do need. So let's spawn in another one. We'll just cut that one part off and then paste it onto those sections because I'm a lazy person. Perfect. We'll delete this. We'll copy this. Thing. Got it. Okay. Then we'll weld the thing onto each of these things, right where it was before. Which way is this? Okay. Perfect. Okay, so now this should still have the value of 3 in it, I'm pretty sure. Let's just make sure. Yeah, that's what it has. Okay. So, if what's going on here? If the lap counter for the player is less than 3, and we're going, and the player's crossing the line, increase the lap counter. Got it. So if the lap counter is less than 3, and we cross the line, increase the counter. Yes. Do that for all 3 players. Perfect. Okay, what's next? We got... That's really all that I needed to do, and now I just need to check the finish. The final finish. If... Do I need to put in a failsafe, I wonder? Like, what if the player crosses the finish line after their 3rd lap? All they're gonna do, they're just gonna write in their new time. I mean, it would be their own fault if they did that, I think. So let's just ignore that. Oh, thank you so much, Tim T Cuccio Gaming. For the €2. Thank you so much. Oh, you guys are so generous. Am I getting all your Christmas money? Guys. I know I didn't get anything for Christmas, but, like, you guys got stuff for Christmas, and you should, you know, you should use that. You should use that for you, not for me. As much as I appreciate it, I kind of feel bad if I'm getting your Christmas money. So, what am I doing again? Yeah, so the failsafe. I don't know if yeah, I'm not going to put in a failsafe if they cross the finish line again after lap 3. They'll just increase their total race time, and that'll be their own fault. But now I need to check who the last person is that finishes the race. So, what happens when I finish a race, then? It's the equals. Wait, what? Oh, right. We're checking if the lap that the player is on is equal to 3. Okay, so if it's the final lap, and the player crosses the line, we're not going to stop the global timer yet. But that's what the last AND gate is for each player. Okay, so if the equals is on and they cross the finish. If equals is on and they cross the finish. If equals is on and they cross the finish. Alright, now how do I guess we could use a memory bit. That would probably be the best way to do it. So we'll just stick that over here, I guess. For each player. It's gonna be confusing over here. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So these memory bits, they just like, it's like a switch, like a digital switch. It'll just turn on or off if you send a tick to it. So all I'm doing is, like, the moment that they cross the finish line on the 3rd lap, that's going to flip their switch, their magical switch. Here it is. This section's getting messy. And then if we get, let's add a section of wood. So now if all of these logic gates, all of these tick buttons are on, just a big ol' AND gate for all of them. All of them have to be on. So this logic gate's only going to turn on when the last one turns on. That's when I stop the timer. Yes, and that'll be fine because they only turn on after the 3rd lap for each player. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, that'll be fine. So I think we're good. So for this, it might actually be possible then to cut. If you have fewer than 4 players, it should be possible to just cut along the red lines to the amount of players that you have on in your race. And I think that's it. Unfortunately, I don't actually have people to test this with. And, I mean, I could test it right now. I have some time. Might as well test it right now, but I need to test it with 4 platypus cars, 3 laps each. Oh, this is a pain in the butt. Alright, let's paint them their colors, I guess. This is gonna be the red... The red platypus car. We'll just paint, we'll paint their wheels red. Pretty sure this one's the blue. I can see that one's the blue one. This one should be the green. Yes. And this is the yellow. Perfect. Okay. Durf, you got an administrator that can administrate and moderate while not even home for Christmas. Wait, what? Oh. I mean, I didn't get that for Christmas. Wait, did I? How many years have you been my admin for? And did you start during Christmas? I wonder. As Kerr decides to leave. Enjoy your barbecue, Kerr. Okay. So... I guess I should also do like a mega reset button. That's one thing that this is sort of missing. It'll be pink, because why not? Alright. Everyone gets reset. So then the timer is going to start when the first person crosses the line. Let's just do it like so. Oh my god, these things are so hard to control. Alright, here we go, here we go. There we go, the timer should be started. Let's just park the red guy right here. We're gonna hop into the blue guy. This is gonna take quite a while. This is so derpy. Alright. There's the blue. Hello, little kitty crafter. Let's get the green guy across the line. Start his lap counter. Guys, this is not even the first lap is done. Testing 4 cars at once was a mistake. And the yellow. Now let's get the yellow. We'll pretend that the yellow car is like crazy fast, and we'll just get them done all of their laps. So that was 2 laps, right? So then we need 1 more, I think. And there we go. Yellow car should be done. If it's not done, I don't know. Oh my god. Smack, 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 smack. So there's the red car. Done with lap 1. Blue car is done with lap 1. On to lap 2. Green car. Done with lap 1. On to lap 2. Done with lap 2. On to lap 3. That's done with lap 2. On to lap 3. We'll just finish the red car. Okay, that should be finished. We'll just get that car out of here. Then we'll finish the blue car. So that should be done lap 2. These cars, like, they're so hard to drive. And that should be lap 3. Alright, now before we finish the green car, let's just make sure the timer is actually still running. Okay, it's still running. The only problem with this, I think, is... like, it's betting on people being honest with their race. Because technically, you could still just reverse into the finish. Like, you cross it, reverse, and those are technically laps. Because all it does is just check that you, Oh, it's still running! Who's not finished their lap? Could it be everyone but the red car? Or is it the red car that needs to finish? I wasn't paying attention. I guess we could check 3, 0, 0, 3. What? What? Did these guys not... Did I wire them up wrong? I don't think so. Oh, come on. Why'd you gotta stop my music? So, I guess it's green and blue? We'll just try racing them a little bit more and see if that fixes anything. Just cross the finish line, green. No, it's not working. Why aren't you working? This does nothing. What is it not doing? Oh, it's my mistake right here. There we go. I forgot 2 wires. Alright, well, let's just, there we go. We'll force that guy to be done. You started your lap. Finish first lap, finish second lap, finish third lap, and you're done. Everybody's done. Timer stopped. Okay. So my mistake, but I'm glad that I found it. So now this should be working 100%. Okay. Bump, hump, then gap. Bend their nose what it's at, where it's at. How to get through in life. Weird tails. Anyway. So let's check and see what these lap times are. Just reset all of these counters. And we'll take a look at their lap times, which shouldn't really affect their yeah, it shouldn't affect their the timer at all. Alright, so red car, lap 1, 97 seconds. 0? What? What? I think, hold on. I also did something wrong. The timer needs to be connected to all the memory panels. Oh my god. Yeah, huge mistake on my part. So then none of these are actually going to have any time on them. They're all going to be 0. Alright. Mega reset. Okay, we're good to go again. Let's give this another try. Instead of driving the cars through, though, I'm just gonna do it manually, because I know all these wires are actually wired up correctly now. So these should actually activate the laps. Why isn't this reset though? That's a problem. I need this to be on the mega reset as well. No, what I actually need is... Okay, let's disconnect this, because you don't always want this to flip when you click reset. Sometimes they're not going to be on. So what you want is an AND gate. And another AND gate. This is getting complicated quick. But it's okay. It's okay. So, we'll start over here. If the reset, the magic reset switch, is pressed, and this is on, activate this logic gate. It should just be on for 1 tick, so I shouldn't have to use a tick button. Yeah, activate the logic gate, which flips the tick. Okay. Just a little bit of a triangle of logic here. So now when I press this... Beautiful. Why aren't you resetting? Why you no reset? My gosh, why am I running into so many problems? K. Oh, okay, so it's a number. No, it should, maybe if it's white. I don't know why this is not just flipping. I'll try using a tick button instead, I guess. Why aren't you flipping? That's so weird. Did it like break or something? I'm gonna replace it, I guess. And I don't. I wasn't paying attention. I hope I don't have to do a lot of rewiring. Okay. So that flips it. I guess they were just like broken or something. And what is this? This is another logic gate that turns. Could that be what's stopping it? This is the thing. It'll turn this on. This is checking the last lap if it's done the last lap. That seems to be what's stopping it. Okay. Okay, so I didn't actually need to replace these. What I need to do instead is... I need to change these to an OR gate. Rewire these to the OR gate. There we go. So now it's either a reset. Yeah, either a reset or the last lap that can flip it. And I hope that's gonna be good enough. Man, I'm really frying my brain here. And then this needs to be an OR gate. Okay, now the only problem with that is, oh no, it worked. Perfect. I don't know why it worked, but it worked, and I'm happy. Alright, final test. Oh my gosh. Durf, change your name to Durf and your picture to Gnome the Dwarf. No, man. No way. I appreciate memes, but, nah. Nah, my profile picture is not gonna be a dwarf. Alright. So I guess we'll get the red guy. There we go, that starts the timer. And this guy's starting. This guy's starting. This guy's starting. Red guy. Finish lap 1. Finish lap 2. Finish lap 3. He's done. Finish lap 1. Finish lap 2. Finish lap 3. He's done. Finish lap 1. Finish lap 2. Finish lap 1, 2, 3. They're done. 3. They're done. Timer stopped. Everybody's done. Let's check their times. 18, 26, 36, and 33. Seems about right. So everybody has their lap times saved. Let's check them out. Lap 1 for everybody. Yeah, seems about right. 14, 24, 29, 32. Really took me 14 seconds to do the first lap. Durf, I know what to do. Just disconnect everything, put it on a left, and press delete. No. Oh my gosh, no. Alright, let's check lap 2. 16 seconds. 25 seconds. Why was the first lap so long? Six seconds? Oh, it took... Oh! It even counted how long it took them to actually start their race. Oh, that is perfect! So then you can actually subtract their slot 0 time with all of their lap times to get their true time. So it doesn't even matter if, like, who does... So this lap timer, it doesn't actually matter who crosses the finish line first. Or who crosses the start line first. Man, that's crazy. I didn't actually expect that. That's a really neat side effect, though. A good, unexpected feature. Anyway, 29 seconds on the dot is his first lap time. Not even a second later is his second lap time. Same with this guy. And third lap time. Perfect. Alright, let's just reset everything. Perfect. Everything reset. Amazing. Alright. So let's save this then on a lift. It's really my fault for welding it one block off the ground. Lap timer system V2. All right, and I think let me just take a quick look. I don't know. The other guys still seem busy, so I don't know what. I don't know how much more time I have, and I have a cold cup of coffee. But I think I'm gonna leave the stream here, and I will continue this maybe off stream, maybe refine this a little bit. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow afternoon and rebuild this into like a much cleaner system. What was the other suggestions that somebody had earlier in the stream? Like, I don't know. I might also like do a method to, I guess, store their slot 0 time somewhere else, and then subtract that with their slot 3 time, and then put up a final board of like total race times. So you could check this board for individual lap times if you really wanted to, but they like the total race time for each player. I think that'll be the main display. So you'll get the total time from when the blue player actually starts his race. Even if it was 3 seconds after the red player, it'll start his timer at the time that he starts. Yeah. I'll probably do that tomorrow, though.